Well, here I am. I have a video cam for the first time in my life. Um, Never done this before, so it's a little weird looking at yourself while you're trying to make a video of some sort. Um, Thought I would just open up introducing myself. I am a PGA professional. I've been doing it for, I guess, since becoming a member was 2002, so I guess this will be going into my 8th year. Excuse me. Been a pro since 1996, been teaching since 1996. I'm just thinking about making a few videos here and there, just discussing stuff that has come about in the golf world and maybe some politics, just get stuff off my mind, and if somebody wants to listen, that's up to them. If not, that's up to them as well. Obviously the big thing that happened here in the last year was what happened with Tiger Woods. It's actually a very sad thing. This is a guy that's going to most likely still break the majors record by Jack Nicklaus. There's no doubt about the talent the man has. He's done some incredible things. I think it's very sad what he's done and the way he has been living his life, but I don't think he's the first one out there to have done it. He's the high profile one, so they're going to go after him. I think plenty of guys have done it over the years. Doesn't make it right. I think it's completely wrong. He does have a responsibility as a high profile athlete or person, just for that matter. I know sometimes they don't think they do, but if you're in the spotlight and you're making a lot of money based on the fact of the people out there and major sponsors, you have to behave yourself and do things that are in a moral way. It's not a religious thing, it's just what's right and what's wrong. So that's pretty much my take. As for the media's covering of it, you're going to expect them to do that, but I think that they may have went overboard for a little while. It's kind of calmed down now. I hope to see him back. My guess is, first guess would probably be Bay Hill, Arnold Palmer Invitational, second guess Masters, and then my third guess is he doesn't play at all this year. I just think that it's a sad deal. But enough about Tiger. I think for the upcoming golf season, I think you're going to see some exciting things, especially from the young guns that are coming up. You have Rory McIlroy. He's the Irish kid, very talented. He's won on the European Tour, did well in the majors. He's only 20 years old, so he's got a lot of good things happening. I also think that Ricky Fowler, a new kid, just out of school from Oklahoma State, I believe it was, and he did quite well this fall in tournaments. Didn't win, but he was runner-up, and then he was right in contention to win, and they had to cancel the tournament. So I think that would be a good chance of him doing well this year. I think he's going to do well. Of course, I think Phil Mickelson will do very well this year. He had an incredibly good finish. Since his putter is turned around, seems like his driver straightened out. I think we'll see big things out of Phil this year. There might be even an opportunity for him to be Player of the Year, something which I found out recently he's never done. It's kind of hard, though, when you're in the era of Tiger Woods. And then, of course, the year Vijay Singh won, I believe, 9 times and won Player of the Year. That was a year that I think Tiger was revamping his swing, one of those years. So it helps when he's doing that sort of thing. Other notables, I think Zach Johnson will continue to plow it along. He's somebody I've known over the years. Hard worker, great guy. Very proud of what he's done so far. He's got a great family. So that was really cool to see his success out there, and I expect it probably to stay the same. Who else out there? I think the guys that really struggled last year, Sergio Garcia, Adam Scott, Rory Sabatini. I think you're going to see those guys come back pretty strong this year. especially Adam Scott. He's already got off to a good start down in Australia, winning down there, which is a first for him. So I think he'll probably come back strong. You know, they got their personal issues squared away, and so I expect to see good things. If Sergio Garcia ever get his putter going really well, I don't think he'll lose too often. I think he'll win a lot of golf tournaments. Immensely talented golfer. And of course, Rory Sabatini, he's just a natural kind of golfer. When you watch him, he doesn't have the picture-perfect swing, but he manages to get it done. Some of the other notables, Vijay Singh, I think he might hang around. You might see a victory out of him this year as long as his body stays healthy. And then Ernie Els, you're just wondering when he's going to come back. He's 40 years old. He's still right in that area where he can do some great performing. So it wouldn't surprise me to see Ernie Els come back a little stronger. He probably worked very hard over the off season, but he's never been the same since his knee injury. I guess that's about that for the PGA Tour, LPGA Tour. It's kind of exciting in a way for me. I have a soon-to-be family member that's out there, and Beth Bader is her name. She hasn't won, but she did play well last year, and I'm excited to see her continue, and hopefully she'll have some great success this year. You look at the top, though, you got to look at Michelle Wie. I think Michelle Wie is probably really the big one they want to see succeed. She did have a victory down at the Lorena Ochoa event down in Mexico, which was a huge thing. I think that the LPGA needs that superstar again. Lorena is a superstar, don't get me wrong, but she still isn't quite to what Annika was doing for a while. As far as Annika is concerned, she's retired. She has a child now. It wouldn't surprise me in the next few years to see her come back, but it also wouldn't surprise me if she doesn't. But it'd be nice to see her come back. That would be a really neat story. Then, of course, you have Paula Kramer. She didn't have the greatest year last year. She did well. She was consistent. I don't think she won, if I can remember right. But I think she'll probably come back. Suzanne Pedersen, very consistent last year. I think she had one victory. Christy Kerr, always in there. And then you have a lot of the girls from South Korea. I don't know all their names, but obviously they're doing extremely well. I don't think the Americans would want to have a Solheim Cup against them right now because they are playing extremely well. I guess that's about it on that. I may talk politics some other time. Right now I'm just going to go with this one. But since this is my very first video for upload to YouTube, wishing everybody a happy and prosperous 2010 and good golfing to everybody. And I hope that's the same for me as well. Take care. We'll see you.